Hello, Del Solars. It's starting to feel like fall. Pumpkin season is going strong. Thanksgiving Day is coming soon. And speaking of Thanksgiving, we as a church have a lot to be grateful for this year. We've seen more people coming to know Jesus this year than we've seen in a long time. More of you have been taking your next steps to follow Jesus by joining a small group or joining a volunteer team. More of you have been doing that than we've seen for several years too. And speaking of next steps, this year we've baptized more than 150 people so far, and we've still got more baptisms coming up before the year ends. There's a renewed passion for prayer that's just burning in the hearts of many in our church, and there's a hunger for the Bible that's stronger than what I can remember in my 20 years of serving in ministry in this church. It's humbling, it's amazing, and it's exciting how God is at work in all of our campuses, in English and Spanish, in person and online, behind bars at the Sanchez prison, and out in the free world too. So like I said, we have much to be thankful for. And you know, next year will be the 45th anniversary of our church. So with the full support of all of the pastors, all of the church staff, and the church council, I'm calling us as a church to bring a special Thanksgiving offering on Sunday, November 24th, as a way to set the church up for greater things and brighter days going into our 45th anniversary year. You know, in the Bible, 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 12 tells us, "Whatever you give is acceptable if you give it eagerly, and give according to what you have, not what you don't have." God loves a willing, eager, cheerful giver. So let me ask you to pray about bringing a special Thanksgiving offering this year, in addition to your regular tithes and offerings. And then ask God to give you joy as you give. In honor of our 45th year coming up, you might consider giving $45 or $450 or $4,500, depending on what you have, like that verse says. You might only be able to give $4.50, but if you give it eagerly and cheerfully, I know the Lord will be honored by your gratitude and generosity. So again, please take the next several weeks to pray, have the faith to be generous, talk about it with your family or a trusted friend, and start saving up your offering now so that you'll be ready to bring a joyful gift of gratitude on November 24th, which is Thanksgiving Sunday. And let me just thank you in advance for your joyful generosity to finish out a great year and get ready for a special year in the life of our church next year as we help more people know and follow Jesus in new, deeper ways. I love you, Del Solars. I'm glad to serve as your senior pastor. And as you pray about your part in this offering, I just want to say, God bless you big time.